So today I want to give you guys a quick tip for those of you that are having some heating problems with your tank. If you have a heater in your tank, first of all, and you monitor your temperature of your tank with a little, thermometer thing, and you notice that it's not getting up to the temperature that you want it to get up to. A lot of people have this problem, believe it or not. I mean, us experienced aquarists, we may think like, oh, that's ridiculous. Why is he talking about that? But it's true. Many people have this problem. So you're looking at the temperature gauge and it's not, or the temperature reading, whatever, it's not going up to what you set it to on your heater. And your heater is made for your fish tank, right? Made for the size of your fish tank. And you're just going crazy because the water's not heating up to, say, 80 degrees. Instead, it's heating up to 77. And it's just irritating, right? What is the cause of that problem? Just think, what's the cause? And you can't figure it out, The cause of that problem is water movement. If there is no water movement next to your heater, that heat will not be moved around. When you have a heater in a stationary place in your fish tank, which every heater in every fish tank is stationary, unless there's a new moving motorized heater that I don't know about that has been produced, which there isn't, so that's not a good example. Every heater is stationary. So if there's no water movement around that heater, all that heat coming off the heater is going to stay in that one area. And the temperature reading, whatever, on the actual thermometer, like the little computer, the little chip inside the thermometer that tells the thermometer to stop heating up, or tells the heater to stop heating up. I kept saying thermometer. That's going to tell the heater to turn off because it feels all this heat around it, and it's the temperature that it's supposed to be, right, in the water. But it's not everywhere. It's in that tiny little area. So if you were a fish in this fish tank, and we'll say it was happening in this fish tank, and you swam to this corner of the tank where there was no water movement, it would be extremely hot. But if you swam over to the other side, it'd be extremely cold. So one thing you can do to fix this problem is just to have some water movement next to the heater. If you have a wet dry filter like I do, use the output of your wet dry filter, that little tiny adjustable hose thing, point the output towards the heater like I did right here. And if your heater has a light indicator, like mine has, a red light will come on whenever the heater is actually working. And I've noticed that the red light's been on much more than it has been green. When it's green, that means it's off. So it's been on a lot longer, and it's because it's finally heating the water properly. It's not being tricked into thinking that the aquarium is heated to the correct temperature just because all the heat is in that one area. It wasn't being moved around. So now that it's being moved around, the entire tank is 80 degrees instead of that one area being 80 degrees and the rest of the tank being 70 something, and then the tank thus being, not the temperature that you set it to. So if you are having this problem, set it, or just add some water movement next to your heater. Put it next to the output of your filter, or if you have a power filter, put it right under, the little waterfall that comes out, just anywhere close to water movement, and you'll get the correct temperature that you want in your fish tank. I have called my apartment manager and asked her if I can have one fish tank, but I didn't get to ask her personally because she didn't answer. So I left a voicemail, and hopefully she returns my call, and I can let you guys know if I can have another tank or not. Hopefully I can. It'd be cool if I can. I mean, I don't know where I would put it, but somewhere. So thanks for watching this video. I really appreciate it, and thanks for subscribing and all that good stuff, and I will see you guys next time.